We see if like this could be romantic, and so then we kissed. But for me, I knew right then that it wasn't romantic, and it was kind of that mutual mindset. She said the same thing, and we obviously knew like.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Blackfoot 91. Listen. Sorry about my timing here. Listen, my system was going all mad. But let me just say this now. The Olandria thing is, the Olandria, the Nicolandria, all of that stuff is dead. Dead. Yeah? Pack it in. It's dead. I don't want to hear any more about it. It's finished. Put it to bed. Let it be out of here. Because we're not going to do this again. Okay? All right? I was a little bit scared today earlier on when I was reviewing some of the evidence. I watched Jesse Wood's review all over again. I said, let me watch it again, just in case I missed something. I went back through all the little episodes. I want to say it's dead. Put it to bed. Let it rest. Okay? All right? Put it to bed. Let it rest. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah? How great is my God. I need to rest it like that. Just rest it. Okay, all right, rest it. Okay, because as far as I'm concerned, right, there's nothing going on there. Nothing going on. And this episode confirmed it. In fact, it got worse. This episode made the Nicolandria people, okay, look like fiends. Can we be honest? No, because when Iris came along and explained how effed up it was. No, we actually have a real conversation. I'm gonna talk about Chelly and Ace and the crash out over Huda, because we need to talk about that. I'm gonna go there. But can we just talk about the fact that first and foremost, the way that Iris put it, it made everybody look like fiends. It made all the Nicolandria people stand up, people look mad. You were willing to sacrifice Sierra for Olandria and for something that wasn't even there. Yeah? Now don't get it twisted. Let me be honest with you. Nick does not like Sierra like that. Let me say why he doesn't like her that. Okay, hold on. I'll clean my glasses while I say this. It's not that Nick doesn't like Sierra. Okay, I want to be honest with you. It's not that he doesn't like Sierra. He doesn't like that Sierra is locking him down. He's afraid of commitment. That's his biggest issue. And Sierra is forcing him to commit, and he doesn't like that. Don't get that twisted with Nicholas actually really wanting Olandria. No, he wants an experience. Don't ever get that twisted. Please, I beg. The way that Iris put it today should make you guys rest and put it to bed. Okay? Put it to bed. Let me put you to bed, to bed, to bed. You know what I'm saying to you, right? Honestly, we shouldn't be talking about this again. I don't want it to be brought up again. I don't want to see any more TikToks. I don't want to see any more videos. Jesse Wu, thank you for calling me out. You're absolutely right. You should call me out because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Nicolandrians. I'm sick of it. Rest it. I want you to rest it. Okay? Shout out to Jesse Wu. She shouted me out on her platform as well. Shout out to my bestie over that side as well. Okay? Right? Put that to bed. Okay? Now let's just do this. Let's do this Sierra and Nick situation real quick because this man is sick of her. He was sick of her. He didn't even want to eat. Look, every facial expression. This is the worst one you're going to see. This brother said, frick's sake. Frick. Okay? And this is the man that you wanted, this is the man that you wanted Olandria to be with. This is the man you wanted a man who can betray a girl that he slept with twice now. You wanted him to be with, you wanted him to show affection to Olandria, and you were like, I just wanted somebody to see her worth. Oh my God, you're tapped. No, we have to call it what it is. You're tapped if you want someone like Nick to show Olandria what her worth is. What? Today it's 40 seconds. 40 seconds of worth. Is that what you want? Is that what Olandria's worth now? 40 seconds of worth. This is a brother. Look at this. Watch this now. Watch this.
I want to do so many things with you.
Yeah, and I'm sick of like the tests. So.
Are you? You love a test though.
You're still the one I run to, the one that I be.
Now, don't get twisted. Watch. When they hug, watch what happens. I'm gonna wait. When they hug, I want you to pay attention to what happens. Okay, all right. I want you to watch what happens. Okay, please. I want you to watch what happens. The boy hates Sierra. I was gonna be real with you, and like I said, I want to make it very clear. You may think because he doesn't like Sierra and he downplayed what happened between him and Olandria, he must love Olandria. Shut it. Pack your bags and shut it. If we're too blind to see when a brother is actually lusting over somebody versus actually wanting them, we are going to cause more mayhem for people. You need to sit down on the bench. Don't give any more of your friends any more advice. Because if we're going to confuse him not liking Sierra in this moment, but holding back, and of course, it was definitely excited about him and Olandria. Yeah, of course, but don't get gassed. It's not because of Olandria. He was talking the same way about Jaden. He wanted to have a taste of Jaden. He's been wanting a taste of Jaden. He wants things that he can't have. Are you not deep in it? Are you not getting it? Is it not making sense? Huh? We're going to be sitting here. You're going to let Nick play you? Oh, come on, man. You're going to let Nick play you? Oh, man. You want to talk about Olandria, how she getting played by Taylor? You getting played by Nick.
I don't like testing this anymore.
This man hates her. Nah, the man hates her. I just need to understand. That's the face of a man that hates her. Okay. All right. He hates her. He hates her. If you look at your girl like that, he hates her. Okay. The reality of the situation is Nick is always onto the next best thing. Nick is afraid of commitment and all he wants is to have fun. The problem is he had sex with Sierra and now she's locked in. So now he's stuck. He feels emotionally and mentally and physically trapped with this woman. And that's what's causing the more problems. Sierra's going to end up like Olandria with Taylor. And it's going to be worse because they had sex. Okay? Look at this face. Look at that face. And this is what you wanted for Olandria. How dare you? How dare you? This is what you wanted for Olandria. And then you post these videos of him looking at her like googly eye, like, oh my God. That's how he's going to end up. He's going to end. Look, this is a man who said that he really liked Sierra, really cared about Sierra, but it's a man we knew that wasn't closing it off. We knew this person wasn't closing it off. When they had sex the first time, she asked him a question, are you willing to close it off? And he made sure that she let her know he wasn't closing it off. Sierra's not paying attention right now. Right? Okay? So, for me personally, listen, when you're here, you hate your girl, bro. You hate your girl, bro, because she ain't done nothing wrong to you. She hates your girl. You hate your gut. You hate your guts. He hates her.
So glad we made it.
He hates her guts. You see? And so the same way, right? The same way that we can see that and the way we understand that, okay? The way that we can see that and understand that is that once he's finally got what he wants, he gets bored, he gets annoyed, he gets tired, he wants to move on. Okay, all right? And then he wants to move to the next project. He wants to conquer the next best thing. Okay, all right? So in that space, we have to understand, right, that this will be the fate of Olandria if you pass her on. Now, I find it infuriating that people are using this situation. I know, thank you for this. I find it infuriating that Nick's mum's involved talking about how he wants Olandria. Your son can't even be faithful. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. All right. Whenever somebody's mum starts getting involved that this way too early without really knowing you should be afraid. No, you should be afraid. This manipulation. You don't know 101. You don't know manipulation 101. When a mum gets involved like this so early on and she barely knows a chick, you should be afraid. It's manipulation. Okay. And more than likely, the reason why he does what he does anyway, because the mum's always covering for him, more than likely. Because why is the mum getting involved? Why is the mum having a conversation about, I want Olandria for him? For what? For what? What have you seen of Olandria that you want for your son? What is it? What is it? You want Olandria more than you want him, who's Sierra, who's been sleeping with. No, deep what you're saying. The mum's not even the girl's mum. The mum's not even the girl's girl. Think about what you're saying. Think about what the mum's saying. No, I really need to stop this nonsense. Please, I beg. Stop, please, I beg people, stop this nonsense. I beg you, please. Stop this nonsense. Please. Where's the decorum? Where's the class? It's lacking all over. No decorum, no class. You're telling me the mum and the sister are having a conversation about Nick whilst he slept with Sierra already with another girl, and the mum and you guys are backing it. Or Nicolandria fans are backing it. Does that make sense to you what you're saying? Think about what you're saying. No, think about what you're saying. Think about your life. Think about your life. Think about your life. I mean, really think about it. Does it make sense? Oh, no. Does it make sense to you? She's backing a whole play. She doesn't know this woman. Doesn't know Olandria. But seeing her young boy sleep with another woman, you think a mom will be like, I'm excited for you to sleep with another girl. I'll be like, hey, darling, you haven't even finished off the last conversation with Sierra. Yeah, you haven't, a mom who's a girl's girl, seemingly be a girl's girl. Wouldn't she be saying, son, you haven't finished off the last situation, right? You haven't finished off the last situation with Sierra. Wouldn't the mom say that first? Like, hey, maybe you should have a conversation with Sierra first, rather than saying, I want my son with Olandria. Y'all just wanted the mom just wants a prize. The mom wants him to win the 100K. I'm sorry. Me, I don't buy it. I don't buy it, and I'm not buying it, and we're not buying it. You know what I'm saying to you? All right? So let's end that nonsense right here. Nip it in the bud. Okay? All right? Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Let's nip it in the bud. You know what I mean? Nip it in the bud. Okay, she said it in the first week. Okay, I'll take it back then. If the mom said it in the first week, I take it back. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't know. If she said in the first week, I'll take it back. I'll rescind what I said. Look, these people know what they're doing. I don't care if it's in the beginning of the show or not the beginning of the show. These people know exactly what they're doing. I've already told you about the fetishization. I've already told you about this. Have you not watched Get Out? No. See how you lot can easily call out colorism, but you can't call out this fetishization. It's really interesting. We can easily call out a black man for being a colorist, but when it comes to people fetishizing, because it suits our agenda, we don't mind. We will use everything to bend the rules. Suddenly we don't understand what it means. Pack your bags and get the hell out of here. Pack your bags and get the heck out of here. Okay? All right? Pack your bags and get out of here. We are not doing that today. Leave our good sis alone, Olandria. Let her pack her bags for the next recoupling. Let her go home. But she's not even going to go home because now Elan's onto her. And I'm waiting to see what's going to be. What's going to be? Olandria? Are we going for a new one? Olandria? Is that what we're going for? Okay? Olandria is going to be the one for him. Is that what we're gonna do now? Elan, we're gonna ship Elan and Olandria because he lifted up and put his legs and his head in between her thighs. Are we now going to ship Elan? No. Are we now going to ship Elan and Olandria because he lifted her up and his head was between her thighs? Is that what we're going to do? Are we now going to do that? Is that what we're shipping now? Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me. And y'all playing too much. I need you to stop that nonsense we're doing. Okay, back onto another thing. You know, and the fact is that, you know, and I heard this comment that the mom wants him to mature him. So listen to what you're saying. No, this is what I'm saying to you. We've lost sensibility. If a black man was out here talking about I need a girl's gonna make me into a man, what would be the first thing you say? No. This is why I said people are losing their marbles. If a black man or a black mom was like, my son just needs this woman so he can be a man, you know, she'll bring the man out of him, would you be shipping it? No, really and truly. Would you not be saying that boy needs to grow up? Would you not be saying black women don't need to be the mothers of young boys and to grow into men? Would we not be having this conversation? Why are we accepting the fact that the mom is happy to tell us that he needs somebody to make him a man? No, really deep this. I want the Nicolandrian fans, I want it to go through your head. I need you to get it through. I need you to get it through because we're losing you. You're losing me. You're losing all of us. I need you to get it through your head. We will never be happy with this conversation. Huh? A black man saying, no, I just need it because she gonna make me more into a man. The amount of think pieces that will come. The amount of thick pieces that will come. TikTok will be loaded with, this is what we mean about black men. This is what we said about black men. This is what black men don't do this. We said about black men ain't that. That's why we said black men are that. Black men are this. Black men are that. Black men are this. Black men are that. But they'll want, and that's why I said it's a race thing. This is why I said it is a race thing. Because now you see this, yeah? Right? Now you see it's different. Do you know what I'm saying to you? See? Now we're saying, oh, but it's because it challenged him. You wouldn't be saying that as a black man. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't be saying that. You wouldn't be saying, rah, she challenges him. You see how you're seeing it positive? I think you should see it positively, but you wouldn't see it positively. Fair play, you wouldn't see it positively. But why are we changing it now? Because it's Nick. Somebody who's a playboy. Somebody who's a playboy. You want her to mature him into a man. If you don't get the frick out of here. If you don't get the frick out of here. If you don't freaking get out of here with that. Come on. Come on, we got to want better for our sister. We can't be putting her in this place, man. You know what I mean? We can't. That motivation's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That motivation's wrong. We should be looking at it. If the mum is saying that, you should be looking at the fact that don't even use the mum as an example as to why Nick really wants Olandria. He don't. Okay, now let's move that and let's dead that. I've spent 15 minutes killing them. I don't kill them anymore. We'll talk about it later on. Okay, all right. Listen, let's move it on because there's other people to talk about on this particular episode. And the fact that I don't hear any more shipping of Nick and Olandria. It's dead. Leave it alone. Finished. Leave it alone. Okay, I'm saying to you, no more chat of that. Now let's talk about this particular situation here. Huda and Chris. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying to you, Huda and Chris. Let's talk about this situation here.
Yeah, LA no more. Yeah, I'm only home for like a month and a half, 2 months when I'm back from playing overseas.
Yeah.
So I just stay with family.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
My lease ends.
Are you in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be honest with you? As much as I think she's attracted to him, you know what it is? Maybe it's just me. I think she's still thinking about Jeremiah. And it's not her fault because she hasn't fully got over it. The energy, even though she's like saying she's happy, the energy just feels a little bit standoffish. But it just may be because obviously, again, she was with TJ, now she's with Chris. So it might be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying to you? So I don't know. It's interesting just to kind of see Chris and Huda. Like, I know she likes him because he's tall, he's black, you know, I get it, but I'm not really seeing it. Like, I'm seeing the chemistry right now. I'm not seeing it. You know, so maybe again, that is something that they're trying to warm up to, but I don't see his body. Look at his body language. Look at him. He looks scared. This don't look like somebody who's trying to really get into grasp with her. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm not really feeling the actual connection there. It might grow, but I still feel like she's still locked on Jeremiah. I can't lie to you. You know what I'm saying to you? So I don't know. Yeah, and it's looking like that might be a situation. I need you lot to start shipping that. Let's put Huda Ace. Ace Hood. We should start doing that too. You guys should start putting on TikTok. Ace Hood. Ace Hood. We're shipping for Ace Hood. We're shipping for Ace Hood. We just throw anybody together because we like him. For Ace and Hood, they got chemistry. You guys. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm not feeling that their connection. Also, as well, I feel there's a sense of fear. There was something that happened, and when she answered the question about where he stayed, it might just be me. I might be being a bit picky. I might be a little bit picky. So sometimes I'm a little bit picky.
See, this is the thing. I feel like people don't think I'm cool. Like, I'm like chill. I swear, I'm chill as fuck. We're not.
See the way his lip quivered a little bit there when she said, "I'm really, really cool. I'm cool as F." I was like, you know, I was just like, the guy looked a little bit. There's a little twitch of his mouth, just a little twitch that told me he's scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, all right, he a little bit scared. Let me just play one time. Look, watch his lip.
I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Too,
of course.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. I feel like people don't think I'm cool. Like, I'm like chill at all. I swear, I'm chill as fuck. We're not the boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything like that.
Right.
So I feel like, yeah,
Good
it's
to know.
the same.
Yeah, he looks scared. I can't lie to you. Just a little lip just a little twizzle, nothing crazy. Just a little twizzle. The brother looks scared. Okay, he knows you're a crash out artist. He's just doing what he needs to do to go through. I can't lie to you. I think there's a lot going on there. What I would say is I think that with the Chelly, Huda, and Chris situation, I'm gonna be real. I think that Chelly likes power. Or either I want to say that in the sense of I think she's getting Ace back for what Ace did to her. She likes power. I'm gonna tell you why. This beef with Huda over the Ace situation, I don't think she was ever cool with her and Chris. If I'm really honest with you, I don't think she was. I don't think she was ever really cool with Chris. And I'm not even saying that in a bad way for Chelly. It is what it is. It's his human nature, right? But remember, if Ace likes power, trust me, the person you're probably entertaining likes power too. So either they like that trait in you because they are similar, or they like it because you have it and they want to have it too, right? They want to learn from you. And so if Ace and Chelly are together, the reason why is because I think, in all honesty, it's a power thing. So her having Chris gives her power. And I'm not mad at it, by the way. It just is what it is. Her having Chris is power. It means that she can still play with Ace and keep him in check, right? So having Chris there is a power move. And it's a big power move because this brother is 6'8". He seems to be he's a decent looking dude. He seems pretty smart as well. It's a genuine competitor for Ace. Like Ace has to be on his toes. Like Ace was actually sweating. Okay, all right. So Shelly's issue is also like she's not willing to settle it down, right? She's also willing not to settle it down. So I get why she's got the connection with Chris, and I get why that Chris situation is happening. I do think there's a connection there. I do think there is. It seems that she has genuine conversations with him, and there is a decent attraction there for them as well. So I'm not mad at the connection. Now, something that Chris did, let me just say this. Chris pulled a wild move. I'm sorry. Chris pulled a wild move. This move right here is atrociously wild. Let me just
Do you,
say
if you
this.
got
Hold on.
flowers as a gift, would you appreciate that? Would you like?
I need you to see what move he pulled here. This move by Chris was disrespectful. A man to man, this was disrespectful. Watch this. Okay, watch this.
I feel like men only get flowers when they're dead. What's poppin'?
Can I stay real quick, my boy?
Hell yeah, my brother.
Oh,
I'll be back.
have fun.
When he had to pull his little body up, I mean it in a joke way. When he pulled him up like that, his little body, I said, brother, you getting pulled up like you can't get off the sofa yourself, like you a chick? Oh, bro, that was a super move by Chris. I can't lie to you. That was a super move. When you're the stronger and the bigger lad and you pull that other brother up, that was a super move. That was a super move. I can't even hit it because two things happen. You have to understand, right? Ace didn't pull Chris for the chat. Okay, all right. Ace didn't pull Chris for a chat. Chris pulled him for a chat. Literally, physically pulled him and then had a chat emotionally. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. So on two fronts, Chris won. Chris physically pulled him up and then had a chat with him. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. And then told him, I have no beef with you. And Ace is like, yeah, I have no beef with you either. I'm here to just have a conversation. Okay. All right. So I was looking at it like, oh, damn, you know? So, you know, I said, damn, okay, that's an instant power move there by Chris. He ain't no slouch. Don't play with him. Play with him at your own will, bro, because man's gonna have that conversation and settle a man down. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, settle a man down. Now, I want to be honest. This Chris, Huda, Shelly situation, right? Can we be honest? The Huda Shelly situation. I can understand a little bit where Shelly's coming from, but my thing is, it was a game. It was a game. Now, can I be honest with you? Do I think Huda loves a little bit of madness? Yes, I think Huda. Do I think that Huda had bad intentions with Ace? Yes, but she played in a gray area, so technically she can't do nothing. Okay, right? Huda's very smart. She's not a dumb girl, right? When it comes to manipulation, okay, Huda is an expert. She knows exactly what she's doing. That's why Shelly's calling her out. The reason why Shelly's calling her out is because she sees the manipulation, but it's because you're both manipulators. That's why. Now, that's the honest thing, okay? So for me personally, I know that the Huda thing, I get it. I get why she was pissed off, right? And I get why also, that's why Huda was like, well, it's a game challenge. She's right. It is a game challenge. It's a gray area, right? It's a gray area. So she can play in that gray area. But at the same time, did you have to choose Ace the way that you did? No, but the reality of the situation is, you know, the reality of the situation is, at the end of the day, Shelly's annoyed because actually there's something to it. Look, let me tell you this now. Let me tell you this now. Look. Let me tell you this now. Look. Why do you think Nick got pissed off at Ilan? We never get jealous of people that we don't think have a chance. Right? Now, Pepe said it was too much, but Pepe can't talk, man. He was out here bouncing Adriana on his leg. He can't talk. You know what I'm saying to you? People talking about Huda and doing what she's doing. I hear it, but you can't call out Huda when Adriana was bouncing on your nuts, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? Right? At the end of the day, you can't do that, blood. You know what I'm saying to you? We're talking about being too much. The whole show was too much. I don't get it. Like, why are we putting? Listen, I'm not here to defend Huda. She should have been out of the show. But what we're not going to do is pretend as if people are not doing too much. The moment that you start lip-syncing somebody who's not your partner the way you are, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You know what I'm saying to you, right? I'm like, what's too much? What? Because she threw her ass on Ace. Because she kissed Ace on the floor. Is that what we're saying is too much? I don't get it. I don't get it. You're here lip-syncing other people who are not your partner. You don't think that's too much? You don't think having a three-way kiss? You don't think the Ace taking a Maya who he hates, he doesn't even like, to do a three-way kiss with Shelly? You don't think that's too much? You don't think that was a power play by Ace? Throwing it in the face of Zach? We didn't think that at all. No one thought that was too much. No one thought that was well extra. Somebody who told him he has boundaries. Somebody who said, don't touch me, don't call me babe. That was not too much. But you're going to talk about Huda? Come on, get the frick out of here. This is why I said the whole video is fake. I don't like them. They're all fake. I don't like this stuff. Stop making it a fake thing. You're all making out. Let's not pretend as if we're doing too much. You're all doing too much. The whole scene was too much. I had to even skip past it. I had to put it on 2.5 speed. It was all too much. I said, that's too much. It's all too much. The reality of the situation is Shelly don't like Huda because Huda can actually take her man. That's why she's pissed. Look, when you get jealous over somebody, listen, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. There's a girl that's trying to flirt with your man. You don't think that she looks good. You think she's ugly. You know that she isn't your boy's type. Would you get jealous? No, real spit. Let's put it in the chat now. Let's really have a real conversation right now, because let's call it what it is. I've been jealous before, and we've all been jealous, and you're always going to be jealous, right? Let's keep it a buck. The person who you think is ugly, doesn't have status, doesn't have power, tries to flirt with your man. Are you going to be stressed? The man that you know is clapped, ugly, not a good-looking man, right? And he has no power, no status, nothing, trying to flirt with your girl. Would you be pressed? Would you be pressed? You wouldn't be pressed. The only reason why you're pressed is when you think that someone's your genuine competition, when you actually believe that someone could take your girl or take your man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, this whole thing was doing too much. You know? The whole thing was too much. You know? So for me personally, I'm not even taking Pepe's word for it. At the end of the day, I'm not even going to take Pepe's word for it, because at the end of the day, Pepe was doing too much himself. Pepe was doing too much himself. I had Adriana bouncing on his nuts. I had Olandria bouncing on his nuts. Who is he to talk about who's doing too much? Where do you get to put the line on someone doing too much? I don't get it. Where do you get to put the line on somebody else doing too much? No, you don't like the person. And we already know that Pepe was good friends with Jeremiah. So I can't count his thought process. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. When you show me what you just showed me, I actually cannot, blood. I actually cannot. That is absolutely nuts. You know? Actually cannot. So unless they show me something completely different to what we saw, I can't say it's too much.
She was last, like she killed it, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sorry, people are out here having three-way kisses, and you're talking about it's being too much? Get the frick out of here. Get the frick out of here. I don't want to hear that. Olandria put her bum in Brian's face. Was that not too much? Was Was Olandria's ass in somebody's face? No. Y'all want to talk about being too much? No. You see me, you're going to get me pissed for no reason, right? Yeah? Olandria had her ass, not even her ass, her pissoir with her ass is in somebody's face. Is that not too much? Look, I'm all for sending Huda to the gulag, but we're not going to send her to the gulag now. You feel like it because now it's about the girls. No, we're not going to send Huda. Don't now try and send Huda. Do not try and now send Huda to the gulag. Don't now try to send Huda to the gulag. When y'all were talking about Jeremiah and her, you wanted to keep her in. No, I don't want to hear it. You lot had so much smoke for Jeremiah. I don't want to hear it. We're not going to now kick her out now because you didn't want to kick her out before. She should have been out a long time ago, but y'all kept her in. So now we're going to keep her in. If you think you wanted her, you've got her now. Y'all need to handle it. You know what I'm saying to you? Y'all need to handle it and get over it. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to get over it. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to get over it. I don't want to hear any think pieces about Huda. I don't want to hear any. Because when we called her an abuser, she shouldn't have been here. Y'all didn't mind. You still wanted her on the show. Now she's here. Get it over it. Handle it. Accept it. Move with it. Stop complaining. Stop crying about it. I don't want to hear anymore. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't want to hear anymore. Huda's in for it. She's in for a long term. You better enjoy it. Okay, you better enjoy it. Okay, you had time to vote her off. You ain't vote her off. Okay, I don't want to hear anything else again. Okay, let's quit it. We've got people here doing freeway kisses, and we think this is too much. Jeez. I think I was watching with uncomfortability. Y'all think this is look, we got here little children holding hands on the freeway kiss at in school. Look at this. Look at after a freeway kiss, you think this is too much? You think this is too much? And the only person that and the only who Shelly needs to address is Ace. That's who Shelly needs to address. Why are you talking about Huda? No. We're doing it again. The girl that no. I hear that Huda's your friend. Don't get twisted. But it is Ace you need to be talking to. Is it not Ace that want to do the thing? See how you see the ladies have lost all the plot now. Suddenly it's about the girl and not about the guy anymore. This is how y'all get played. This is how y'all get played. What we ain't seen like we are, man. You know what I mean? You should be calling that Ace. You should be calling Ace. You're vexed here with thinking, get vexed at Ace. You know what I'm saying to you? Like you're vexed at Huda. The energy's in the wrong place. Your energy's in the wrong place. I'm not talking about you people as an audience. I'm talking about Shelly, please. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about Ace. Way too much energy going towards Huda. It's a game. It's a game. Y'all played the game. Y'all did way too much with each other. You did too much. Nobody told you. You know what I'm saying to do this game the way you lot did it. You chose who you chose. You know what I'm saying to you. And Huda obviously, right, can't run after Ace. So I don't know when we're saying we're doing too much because Huda can't chase Ace because Ace has to choose someone. I'm assuming, right? Was it Huda that chose him? I'm confused. Was it Huda that chose him, or was it Ace that chose her? You know what I'm saying to you? Was it Ace who chose her, or was it Huda who chose him? Like, see, suddenly you don't have lost a plot. This is stuff I'm talking about. It's frustrating. It's like you choose when you want to be on the side. I'm like, come on. It was Ace who chose her. When I say Ace chose her, what I mean by that is he had a choice. That's what I mean. So when I say that he chose her, he had a choice. The same way Jeremiah decided he ain't gonna kiss nobody. He had a choice. If Huda says she wants you, you can say no. You can say no. That's what I meant. Sorry, I apologize. I said it wrongly. But what I mean to say that is in the sense of he can say no. So when I say that he chose her, like you can say no. He wanted to do this thing. He's been wanting to do this thing for so long. I've told you about Ace wanting Huda for so long. He took a chance. You know what I'm saying, Chu? Look, I'm always happy to shoot Huda. I'm always happy to shoot Huda. But y'all just picking and choosing. If Ace didn't want to kiss her, he would have not kissed her. Ace has got boundaries. Are you forgetting that Ace has got boundaries? Are we forgetting that Ace has got boundaries? If he didn't want to, he would have not done it. Honestly. So again, whilst I hear it. We can shoot where shoot. Okay, but we forgot that this is not Love Island. This is not Love Island. This is not Friend Island. We said, you know what I'm saying too. Okay, all right. So I'm not trying to shoot her at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying too, because baby, you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's a game at the end of the day, and y'all know. But of course, it was manipulation. Huda knew exactly what she was doing. Now, do I think Huda's a girl's girl? No, I think Huda enjoys taking somebody's man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying Shelly's wrong for saying anything, but I'm saying it should be more on Ace. But let me just say this now. Huda enjoys taking somebody's man. She likes it. She enjoys it. She did the exact same thing in the experiment when they did. I can't remember whose man it was. Was it Nick? Who did she choose? In one of the previous episodes, she chose somebody and she didn't have to choose them. And she was like, "Oh, my bad. I thought, I didn't know we were gonna have to kiss somebody at the very end." No, she knows exactly what she's doing. You know? She knows exactly what she was doing. So, like I said, she's a manipulator. We already know this. And that's why I said Shelly can see her because Shelly's also a manipulator. Because Shelly likes playing the game as well. You know what I'm saying to you? But Huda knows what she's doing. She didn't have to choose Ace. She chose him on purpose. Yes, because she likes the feeling of knowing that she can get somebody that she shouldn't get. She likes the feeling of being able to collect someone who she shouldn't collect. You know what I mean? But that's on Ace. Okay? That's on Ace. Okay, at the end of the day, that's so nice. She gonna get over it, man. You know what I mean? Now, here's my thing. I don't like snaky people. Now, Olandria, I told you today I like you, but tomorrow I might not like you. What did I tell you? I said today I might like you, but tomorrow I may not like you. I told you about Andrena and Brian. I said I like you today, but tomorrow I might not like you. Well, tomorrow has come. I don't like you. I don't like you.
I don't understand why Shelly's mad. It's a challenge. You know, I feel like a challenge is all games and fun, but it's your moment to show, you know, who you like won, you know, like, or like, oh, I might like this person, you know, let me.
If you're saying that, Adriana, are you going to hold yourself accountable? Well, you're not kissing up Pepe. No. Are you going to hold yourself accountable? Wait, because you was out here kissing up Pepe. Did you go and speak to Grayson before you went and kiss up Pepe in the game? See, I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like this kind of stuff. I shipped her, but I told you by tomorrow I might not ship you. I don't like this because you're so in Discord, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact you're shipping Discord. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying to you? At the end of the day, you know, keep your mouth shut. Huda had a conversation with you. Let Huda go and have a conversation with Shelly. They're the ones that are friends. Don't go and add your 2 penny pence and trying to add more fire, add more oil to the fire. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was snakish. No. We ain't gonna play with you. That was snakish. I don't play them games, bro. Like as I said, tomorrow, we will have a different conversation. You know? No, it's not about the location. It is about the fact that when people pull people who are already in a people who are already in a couple, it is only fair to go and have a conversation with them. It doesn't matter whether they just got there or not. It means nothing. Somebody else is coupled up with Pepe. They chose each other, right? So whatever, regardless of what it is, someone chose someone. That's why they're in a couple. Okay. So when they're in that couple, if you're going to do if you're saying that people have to, if you're saying that, oh, it's snakish for Huda to do what she's doing, if you haven't had a conversation with Grayson, you can't really talk because you was kissing somebody else knowing that you wanted them. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, you can't put someone in that fire for that. It don't matter how long she's been there for. It is common courtesy. End of. Like, we're trying to put a time limit. Like, she just got there. It doesn't make a difference. They are in a couple. Did they not choose each other? This becomes. Are we now putting different rules on people because of time limit? Get the frick out of here. Get the frick out of here. Pack your bag and get the frick out of here. Get the frick out of here. Okay? All right? It's not about the weight of the time or the effort. It's about the common courtesy. If you haven't had and I keep saying, if you haven't had a conversation with Grayson, then you'll be doing the same thing. You're skipping a part. You know what I'm saying to you? You're skipping a part. Then don't go and talk about someone else. Don't go and talk about someone else and what they're doing when it doesn't. We can't. For now, we haven't seen it. It doesn't look like you went to have a conversation with Grayson and let her know before you went to talk to Pepe. And you're saying about time. There is no time here. Someone chose somebody. You know what I'm saying to you? It doesn't matter whether you think it's time or not. They're in a relationship. Sorry, they're in a connection. They've chose each other. Yeah, you know what I mean. She's not a bombshell anymore. Bombshell's done. Bombshell's done. The bombshell is over. Guys, can we stop this? Why are we moving the goalposts? The bombshell is over. She's no longer a bombshell. She bombed and she shelled and Jeremiah was there and he's out. So the bombshell was over. There's no bombshell. She's not like she can get voted off like anybody else. She's not a bombshell. You know what I'm saying to you? She is not a bombshell anymore, blood. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying to you? She's not a bombshell anymore. That's done. Okay, so my thing is this: if you're gonna end up trying to then lips up Pepe sitting on his arm, sitting on his lap and bouncing on him, come on, man. Don't talk about people crossing lines and you're crossing lines and then go and snitch on the person who's talking to somebody else. I'm not talking about the friendship. I'm talking about doing the right thing. So this is what I'm talking about. If you haven't got a leg to stand on with somebody else doing what they're doing, if you yourself somebody who's crossing lines and not actually doing the right protocol. I am not talking about the same relationship is the same. No, we're not talking about being the same level. You guys are missing it. It's protocol. As a protocol, before you go and steal someone's man, you go and have a conversation with them. You go and talk to the person. Say, hey, I'm going to pull your man. Is that okay? Now, we may not be the best of friends, but still, it's common courtesy. But hey, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all gonna move the goalpost? Move it if you want to move it. You know what I'm saying to you? Put me personally, I don't move goalposts. I like to keep it where it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just say that. You know, but hey, you know, y'all just say we can make up rules whenever you feel like. Okay. Everybody just talks to anybody when they want to. Then they don't have to have a conversation. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. We do what we want to do. I ain't gonna be mad at it. But anyway, listen. Anyway, so what was what? All smart. Sorry. Yeah. So obviously, Taylor and Clark, real quick, because I like Taylor and Clark. Okay. All right. I don't think they need to be getting the hate that they need to be getting. I think we need to leave the hate alone. Okay. Move past it. Move around. Move past it. Move on. Okay. Taylor and Clark look real good. I actually like them together. We do not need to hate on Clark just because of what happened with Olandria and Taylor. It is not Taylor. It's not Clark's fault that the situation happened. She came in as a bombshell. Okay, all right. And actually, it was Clark that pulled Olandria for conversation, right? So I think we need to leave Clark alone. Let's get behind her, you know. And I think the relationship is actually really cool. I like her and Taylor. I like seeing Taylor and her together. You know what I mean? I like seeing them together. I think they got a good vibe. I think it's better than what I saw with Olandria. I personally think it's better than the Olandria situation. You know. So for me personally, I want to ship them a little bit and just be like, yo, let's do it like that. I like that vibe. Yeah, I like that. Like the fact that the energy is correct. You know, they were talking about a pool. It was a nice conversation. Like they were talking nicely. I was like, oh, how much she likes him. I don't know. We'll see. But she always seems to like lay on him or kind of put her head on his shoulder. I do feel like that they're getting along.
Wait.
I would love to live on my own land. Big ass gate when you come in,
their legs are touching, the knees are touching. It seems cool. You know what I mean? It seems cool, and I like that, that the energy seems to be all right. So I'm with them. I'm with them. We'll see how it plays out. She does seem like she's very comfortable with him now. They got a little bit touchy-feely. I mean, the brother, my only thing with Taylor, as I said in the very beginning of the season, was, bro, stop pretending as if you don't know what to do. Because when you like somebody, you know what to do. That's my only thing. But my only thing with Taylor was, and I called it out in the very beginning, I said, I don't like the fact that Taylor is pretending as if he don't know what to do. The only reason why he doesn't know what to do is because he doesn't fancy Olandria. That's why a man doesn't know what to do. Because most of us know what to do instinctively. Okay? All right? So I was like, yeah, this ain't it. Okay. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that the animals in the house is absolute nonsense. Okay, the animals in the house. A Negro said he wants to have a baby calf or horse in the house. I said, sir, you're going to lose this Clark girl very quickly if you don't get it together. We're not having horses inside the house. Okay, all right, brother, pack it in and leave it alone. Why are we having horses in the house? Leave that alone, bro. Leave that alone. Okay. Yes, and I noticed that nobody wants to kiss Taylor during the challenge. Like Adriana was running away. He was trying to kiss her. I said, "Oh my gosh!" Like she was running away. So yeah, for me personally, for me, I was like, okay, I was like, nah. Ain't nobody want him, so she did say she want to be a vet, but does a vet want people in the house? You know what I mean? Does a vet want those things in the house? Baby girl, the house. Come on now, the house. Take her name. I mean, you have a stable for a reason. They don't need to be inside the house, brother. Okay. All right. She doesn't have to be in the house. I was like, nah, allow it, bro. But I like the energy. They've been correct. They've been nice. You know what I'm saying to you? Now, quickly, I want to say about this as well. Ace is under pressure. I want to say the conversation that he had with Shelly told me that he is under freaking pressure. Under freaking pressure. Like he is pressed. Okay? He is pressed. The conversations he be having with Shelly, like he be putting her for a chat just to ask for a kiss. I said, he is under pressure, blood. He's suffering.
I'm not playing. I'm dead ass.
I believe you. I don't think you're playing. The more I talk to both of them, the more the feelings just keep growing. Like, I don't know what to do, but
like, I don't think Ace has felt this kind of pressure since he's been in the villa. Okay, all right. But the boy is sweating. Yes, he is sweating because this conversation that he had with Shelly, right? In the midst of it, what ended up happening, okay? In the midst of what ended up happening was he asked for a kiss first, and he was like, oh, can I have a kiss now, or do I have to be am I in the triangle? And I was like, bro, this is not how Ace was behaving beforehand. Talking about, oh, am I in the triangle? No, he wasn't saying those things before. You know what I mean? So now you're pressed like a panini in this particular position, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because at the end of the day, Shelly had to do what she had to do. I'm not mad at it. So hey, like I said, you see, the thing about Ace is this. That's the reason why Ace was holding off for so long. That's why Ace was holding off for so long. You see, because Ace is somebody who actually, when he falls in love, he's in deep. So what Ace was trying to do was, Ace always tries to protect himself when he gets into a relationship. Okay, Ace always tries to do that when he gets into a relationship. He wants to protect himself, make sure that he himself he's pulled back, and he's made sure that he keeps his cards close to his chest, so that he doesn't get pulled into something too soon, and he can't actually get out of it. Remember, he said obviously he's been hurt and disappointed in the past. Yeah, because he's probably somebody who picks the wrong kind of gal. He picks the wrong kind of gal. So what ends up happening? Is that for him, he tries to protect himself by staying away from people emotionally. He keeps people at a distance. And so when he does, that's why the arms are always folded. That's oh, my arms, the forearms are looking good. Them forearms. Sorry, I just had to admire that. But listen, anyway, listen. So real spit, like he's always trying to fold his arms, like keep himself, he keeps his lying down flat. He's always looking away from you, not looking into your eye. And the reason why he does that again, because he wants to always try to maintain control. But now he's in a situation where he has no control. And now he's talking about how he wants to fight. All my life I had a fight. Now you want to fight. Now you want to wrestle. Now you want to tussle. Now you want to be in a beef. Now you're ready to go toe to toe with Chris. I said, sir, you sure you want to do that? I said, why would you want to go toe to toe? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, why would Ace want to go toe to toe? Why would Ace want to go toe to toe with him for? For what? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Why would you want to go toe to toe? No, because look, as much as listen. Can I be honest with you? A lot of times when we go toe to toe for people, yeah, it really you shouldn't have to go toe to toe. Yeah, you shouldn't have to go toe to toe. See, Ace has already got 3 weeks on Chris, so why would you go toe to toe with him? Why wouldn't Ace go back to his normal position, saying that, hey, do what you want. I'm not gonna fight, bro. Because at the end of the day, listen, I'm a person. Listen, I like you. You know, I like you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do anything more than I'm already doing. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't need to do any more than I'm already doing. At the end of the day, if you like me, I like. If you like me and I like you, you know what it is. I'm gonna stay here. You make your decision. Why not hold frame and hold position? Oh, because actually the way he was controlling himself wasn't actually real. It wasn't from a secure place. And you notice that he's fighting the same way Olandria is fighting. People who are often avoidance fight way too late. And this is the biggest issue. You shouldn't even be fighting. You know? Why we got fight and talk from Ace? Because most times when people actually, and Olandria kind of said a little bit earlier on, is that, she the men that she always dates, they always kind of like know her worth too late. And I was like, yeah, because you don't show up with your fullness at the time, you're emotionally distant. But yeah, look, in this aspect, Ace is now being pulled out of position. So why would you fight for something? I love that. Yeah, it's already his. Why would he fight for that if he already got it? Oh, because he never locked it down. So now you got to fight. But even if he didn't lock it down, he still would have been like, yo, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be right here because you know who I am. And that's the whole point. That's actually the greatest point here, which is what I've learned. I've learned of this about myself too. Whenever you start fighting the other person, whenever you start fighting for someone, you start realizing that actually you get lost in the fight. I've done this before. it's so mad. I've done it before. You end up fighting for the person, but actually, really, truly, all you're fighting for is to win. All you're fighting for is to be seen. All you're fighting for is so that your heart doesn't get. It's so that you feel better about you because you don't like rejection. Not really about the fact that you're the other person. You know what I'm saying to you? So now he's got a fight on his hands. So it is what it is. It is what it is. End of the day, we got to do what we got to do. You know. Boy, Shelly's doing a big thing. Yeah, she did a big thing because Chris don't even really like Huda like that. So Chris is doing a big thing. You know what I mean? So I cannot wait to see what happens tomorrow. You know, and what's going to happen next. It's going to be so interesting in this space. I think we're going to find out how interesting it's going to be because Shelly's going to make him work for it. And look, what he said, I've said it before. I've had the same mindset. I've had the same mindset. And let me tell you this now. He really means it. You see, because people who are avoidant, they don't want to be rushed to make a decision. But when they have external pressure, like the way that Shelly put pressure on Ace, he's forced into a decision now. And now he's forced to try and, like, he's not going to lock it down, but he wants to win because he doesn't want to lose. Because you see, for Ace, for people who are avoidance, a lot of times it's about power. That's why I said that Ace and Shelly know each other. It's about power. And so when Ace had Shelly in that position, it was about power. Him not committing was all about power. Now, obviously, that situation has flipped. He no longer has the power. So what he's going to do, I will fight as hard as I need to fight. I'll show you that, you know, I'm going to win. And really and truly, that's not about Shelly. That I'm going to win isn't about Shelly. It's actually about himself. Okay? Both men and women do this kind of thing. And that's why I said, that Huda and Shelly see each other very clearly. They know exactly who they are. They're the same people. Right? In a sense of ego. So Huda's got an ego. Ace got an ego. Shelly's got an ego. So what you're gonna see is this other. If Ace can't play too much of Huda, he has to hope that Huda will play more of him. You know what I'm saying to you? To make it happen. But you know what? Tomorrow I'll definitely be on this tomorrow. Because we need to talk more about this power structure dynamic of what's actually happening. What I will say is, hey, everything was cool until Iris had a conversation with Sierra. I'll play a little bit. I won't go too deep because I gotta go. But everything was all cool until Iris had a conversation with Sierra. When Sierra done told Iris about the kiss, I was like, no. That can't be right.
Hey, and like, am I crazy for not feeling a type of way about it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess cool. Like, you're a cool girl, but like, that's fucking crazy.
Do you think it's crazy?
So what? They really looked at each other and they were like, "Guess we should explore now." No, that's so stupid.
So the reality of the situation was Shelly was never cool. I mean, Sierra was never cool. Sierra was never cool. The only reason why she was cool is because she actually doesn't want to have to go up against Olandria. I'ma say the truth. The reason why Sierra didn't want to pop off is because it's Olandria. And that's her girl, that's her friend, and she doesn't want it to be a big thing, right? But it was a big thing. Because we're here talking about Huda and Shelly and understanding. This is messy. No, let's be honest. No, if you want to talk about Huda and Shelly and understanding where Shelly's coming from because Huda was choosing a man as a friend. No, let's talk about, you have to talk about Olandria. You have to talk about Olandria. You have to talk about the fact that Olandria is her friend. Her friend. And her friend decided to kiss her. It doesn't matter what she told her or not. Her friend decided to go and kiss her man who she knew she slept with. Who he slept with. And liked it. Let's not. I know she told him that obviously we don't see no spark. No, that's not what happened when we saw it. Right? That's not what happened when we saw it. When we saw it. So, you know, hey, I'm gonna leave it there. Don't want to go on too long. You know, at the end of the day, I listen again. Would I think Sierra will confront her? Probably not. I don't know if Sierra has it in her to do so. I think Sierra she wants to be bad, but she has to be pushed to a corner to be bad. So I don't see her cussing her out. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't see that at all. You know what I mean? Like that kiss was not a kiss. If she sees that, and that's gonna be at movie night, it's gonna go off. On movie night, it's gonna go off. Movie night will go off because that was not a simple kiss, not even close. But yeah, We got to talk about that. You know what I mean? You know, and that's why I'm like, why are people not crashing out about Olandria and Nick kissing? Well, I guess maybe they don't know. But hey, I ain't gonna say nothing too tough. Anyway, listen, my time is up. You know what I mean? I don't want to go an hour, but our time is up. But listen, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Ooh, it's gonna be tense. It's gonna be tense. Yeah, it's gonna be tense. I appreciate you guys. Salute. We'll see you again soon. Much love, much appreciation. Bye-bye.